Hello, everybody. Welcome to another evening edition of Plum Crazy Adventures Live.
I love it when you do that.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we are just kind of checking a couple things, making sure that our sound is on because it's been a day. Hi, Caleb. How are you this evening? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us in here. Looks like we got a couple people in. Jay Lang said, Hola, Juan Valdez, Jim Carrey. And Caleb said hi. All righty, too funny. Hello, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Hopefully we're going to have a good stream and we get you all pumped up and ready to unleash you on Chase Us Around Town because they are going to be watching new to them Norwegian ship going out of Port Canaveral. I wish I had remembered to write down what that was, but you know how that goes. So,
well, you got enough on your plate right now. So
I was on the phone for 2.5 hours with Disney Cruise Line, helping for an Alaska cruise. Silver Castaway members are able to book for 2027 summer itineraries, which is fantastic. But the website wasn't working, so it took me forever to get on the phone. And then when I did, it was a 2.5 hour wait. And I was like, I might miss my own live. And I texted that to Heather Lee because Heather Lee was going to be on with us tonight, and she can't be in here, so hopefully she's watching the replay. And I was like, honey, I didn't even know if I was going to make the live. It may have been the Scott show, and good Lord knows what that would have ended up with being.
Well, geez, I appreciate that. Wow. I think I would have done just fine talking about destinations for spring break. I mean, you know, I've been there, done that. Spring break 88. Yeah. You were just born. Never mind.
Hi, Michael. How are you? Good to see you tonight. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get into it because I want to make sure that we get in there for Chase when he gets in. And Meg, you and Scott are great. Well, thank you, Jay Lang. I appreciate it.
Team meet in the house. Sorry, I had to do it.
Who has the time on that one?
I had to do it. I had to do it.
What, 30 seconds in? Goodness gracious. Auntie Chloe is in. JC is in. Hi, JC. Thank you for joining us. Cruising Chris. Is Cruising Chris in here? Did I miss him? I did.
Yeah, he's wants to.
I am so sorry, Cruising Chris.
See, don't worry, Chris. I got you.
Goodness gracious. Hey, JC. Hey, Jay Lang. I love all the love that you guys give each other. So, and JC, thank you so much for the compliment that you put on this video that I put out this week. I was very, very appreciative of that because
she's killing it, guys. I'm telling you, she's doing great with these videos. I'm the one that does the little commercials and stuff that you guys get to see every once in a while. So I'm in the background
he handles
doing those.
The reels and posts and stuff, and we've been.
And I dropped the ball this week because I forgot to do Wednesdays, and I still got to do one.
You're lucky I did a carousel yesterday morning before you got up.
Yeah, so I gotta get one done for tomorrow, but after we get off this live, so we have another one. But
absolutely. So
it's been a busy week.
It's been a very busy week. But between that and people are booking, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so grateful. Cruising Chris said the video was awesome. He liked it. Everybody wants to go to Alaska next year. So if that's something that's on your list, I mean, you're going to need to let me know because there is availability going away.
Can I go?
You want to go? You want to go?
All of us?
Well, don't say that too loud because Bob wants us to go in June next year.
I know. I know.
Chase Us Around Town's in the house. Smash that like button. Hello, everybody. Please drive safe when you start heading over to the port, Chase. And JC says, hi, Jay Lang. Jay Lang, hey, Chase. Hi, Auntie Chloe and JC. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's just saying hello to each other. I'll give you a second to kind of see your stuff up here. Going to Alaska this year on Star Princess in July. I have somebody on Star Princess next July. I'm super excited. You're going to have to tell me what you think is going on. You're not going tonight? Oh my gosh, Chase. I had you all hyped up. So I guess now my short stream doesn't have to be so short. So So hopefully you're feeling okay, because you were starting to sound a little bit rough on Saturday night, and I hope that you haven't ended up getting sick.
Yeah,
so
I hope you're not catching what everybody else is catching right now. Of course, I do know that it's almost peak season for allergies, or yeah, what's that called?
I don't know.
Allergy season in Florida. So the pollen is popping out. That's what it is.
Is that the word?
Yeah,
Pollen,
not allergies. Pollen. So
I'll behave. He gets mad at me when I pick on his ancient aliens, guys. So.
Oh, I didn't even get that.
Pollen. Because these guys have things they'd like to talk about.
We need to do some kind of a show tonight, so let's get going.
All righty. So thank you to everybody that did watch the video. I'm very, very appreciative. And a few people have actually reached out to me about booking spring break. Absolutely awesome. I love it when it works both ways. So that was fantastic. And we're going to kind of break into why we think some of these destinations are such a great opportunity. So for instance, Cancun was the first one on the list. This is, I hear kids in the background. Sadly, that's only one kid. That would be Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, he makes up like the energy of 5.
Yeah, and he hasn't had a chance to do a whole lot today. We went and got haircuts, and then it's been very dreary, not necessarily raining out, but not anything that you want to go outside and play. Yeah. So he might be in and out a little bit.
Yep.
And Malibu.
Hey, Malibu.
He's in the house. Love it. So Cancun, now, just within the hotel zone, there's over 190 properties that you can get into, and 90 of those are all-inclusive properties. So it can be very overwhelming very, very quickly. And so we kind of wanted to talk about our experiences with each of these. We've been to all of them. The only thing I don't have photos of is Cancun. I don't know why. Could not find them. So we'll be talking about our experiences for each one and why we think it'd be a good thing for specific people, I think.
Cancun is actually a really good destination, actually, for the partying crowd and for actually families to go and enjoy together on a spring break. Now, the reason why I say families is because you got the history of the Mayan pyramids and everything and the Mayan cultures and stuff down there. Oh, look at that.
He doesn't know what's on the slides.
Look, guys, I don't know. She's been at that desk all day today after we got home.
I worked on this during my 2.5 hours on Disney Cruise Line. If I start singing in song and
hey ho, I walked in. She looks at me. I'm like, okay, sorry.
I finally had somebody on the phone.
Yeah. So, but anyway, the Mayan culture is actually something really educational to go explore with your family and stuff. And it's a great educational tool to teach the kids about Mayan culture and history and stuff. So
absolutely.
Also, do I need to keep on going, or is there more slides?
No, you can keep going.
The one thing I always tell everybody, if you want to go down just to hang out because you're in college and stuff and you want to go let loose a little bit, Cancun is also another great place to go do that, just because they have so many party environments and so many all-inclusive properties that you can literally just go there and just lay on the beach, have fun. You can go kayaking. You can do all kinds of different things and stuff. It's just a lot of fun, and it's a great party atmosphere too. So
this is very true. Let me catch up with a couple of these comments in here. Michael says, we oldies call it hay fever.
Hay fever. Thank you.
Auntie Chloe says it's supposed to rain soon. Yeah, I think you're going to get it right before we do.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit of I think it was about like 9:45, 10 o'clock tonight here. So
Jay Lang says, Malibu, what's up, brother? Cruising Chris, howdy, Malibu. Chris Snyder says, one kid is here being quiet. Surprising. Are you ill? Are you on death's door?
Son,
because you're never quiet.
Do we need to call you? Are you okay?
Malibu says, Jay Lang, Cruising Chris, yo. Cruising Chris, let's see what I can do on spring break. How about a cruise? I am jealous of your cruise, Cruising Chris. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Jay Lang says, just going to be me on the group cruise, by the way. Oh, no. I was hoping I was going to get to see the fam. That's disappointing. Maybe they'll change their mind for you. Auntie Chloe said, what's up, Malibu? And Malibu says, oh, no, sir. All them stairs, I'm good.
Yeah.
They don't let you up on those anymore.
Back in the day when Mom and Dad and I went, we were actually the last of the few that actually got to climb this and go to the top. Now, guys, I want to tell you something. This pyramid, it may not look steep until you get going up it. Then you kind of look over your shoulder and you look back and you're like, oh, damn, I got to come back down. And some of these people were just literally running up these steps and then coming right back down, just running. I'm like, dude, if you biff one step, you're dead. Like you're going all the way down. Mom and I crawled all the way back down off of this pyramid.
I can't believe she ever went up it. She didn't like the stairs at our house.
I'm telling you what, she was a lot younger back then too. So thank God she's not with us anymore, because I probably had something thrown at my head right then. So,
yes.
but
yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, we were the last few that actually got to go up on this pyramid, because then after that, they kind of closed it down just due to the fact that they wanted to preserve the Mayan pyramid and make sure nobody was like chipping off pieces of the rock and the stone and stuff.
That was becoming a problem.
It was becoming an issue. And then, of course, you know, the oils from everybody's hands and stuff was, and just, I totally agree why they did it. So
absolutely. So Jay Lang said, yes, Cruising Chris sounds amazing. And that's pertaining to Cruising Chris's cruise and for his spring break. Malibu said, Chloe, hey, Malibu, I don't do stairs. Look at all them stairs. LOL.
Yeah.
Trisha set sails in the house. Hey there. Glad you're with us. Jessica around town says, hi, everyone.
Hey, Jessica.
Good. And Chase us around town's laughing at Malibu. Chase, I don't do stairs, my friend. Depends on which cruise ship you're on as to whether you do stairs or not. Scott, do you have a goat button?
I don't, actually. You know, I was the one that picked it out for Chase and said, Megan, you need to send this to Chase for me. And she took care of all the rest of it and stuff. And actually, I was the one that picked out the 2 gifts. I was the one that
so the creepy story, that was from him.
Yeah, the creepy book story, the things that go bump in the night, was just meant for Jess, because it was when that one thing hit her foot and she freaked out. Oh my gosh, y'all. I started laughing like, I got to get him something. And as soon as I went on Amazon, I was looking through books and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, things that go bump in the night. And it just was perfect. I didn't even know what the story was about. Never read the book in my life. So I could not tell you what it was.
It was not the kid version.
Yeah. Thank God it wasn't really a bad book or anything. No. So
no.
But
Trisha Set Sail says, not cruising or vacationing for spring break. I don't get a spring break. I'm sorry, Trisha. We don't actually either, because of us homeschooling. So
well, and this year we're definitely not going to, because the garage, the new building is going to be built, the new office is being built. Like we've got so many projects going on right now. It's just
Chase us around town. We need an elevator, Malibu, or y'all can tell us about it when you get out.
Exactly.
Facts, Chase. Too funny. Sally and Ed, hello.
Hey, guys.
How are you guys? Hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. Got so many people chatting. I appreciate it.
Did Ed make it back from the fishing trip?
He did.
Did he? Okay.
Yes. He was in a live and telling them to watch the storm. Was it Friday night or Saturday night? Hey, Sally. Thanks, Scott. Jessica just got the button in the house. And Sally and Ed love the goat buttons. So just make sure that you don't have Nellie try to steal it from you on Saturday.
Yes. Yeah.
And Trisha said she gets to take vacations throughout the year, though. So that's one of the cool things about being homeschoolers is because we're kind of not tied to having to go during a spring break season. We get to go at other times when it may not be quite as crazy. But we realize we're very blessed by that.
Yes, we are.
So can you tell me what the perks from cruise or traveling doing on spring break? Not necessarily any perks. Because everything's going to be expensive, more expensive, and it's going to be more crowded.
Yeah, they know it's that time of the year they can make the money no matter what, because people are coming.
Yeah,
they don't care.
Yeah.
So
now the only benefit is if you're able to book last minute and you can find something like, for instance, I was looking and I found, and I'll talk about it a little bit better later. There's a Carnival Horizon that's actually a really good rate. And I think it's because they had overpriced it to start with. And so now they're trying to finish selling out those cabins as a last minute deal. So Chris Snyder, You should come visit. Maybe I'll be talkative. I am burnt out from selling cars and talking about you guys at work. Well, McGraw got a hold of me, and he might be going on an MSC cruise with us. We'll see. So
yeah.
And then Jay Lang says, one thing about my job, I get 6 weeks of vacation a year, and whatever I don't use rolls over to the next year with more time added.
Oh, dude,
that is
lucky.
Amazing.
That's really awesome. That's
yeah,
really
most
awesome.
jobs, I mean, if you get to that 6 weeks, it doesn't roll over. So that's awesome.
For me, when I was working for Coke, it was you take it or you lose it.
Yep.
So
yep. And Cruising Chris says it's more expensive during spring break, and flights are mucho expensive. Yes, they are. What are you doing, Betty? Just had a cat climb up the screen door.
Sorry about that, guys. she got a boot.
Stinker that she is. So now one of the resorts that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So this is the Royalton Riviera Cancun. And Royalton is actually one of my preferred brands that I like to sell for all-inclusives. I have a lot of people that really like the Royalton Punta Cana and Royalton Splash Punta Cana because they're side by side. And then also this one, which is in the Riviera Cancun, a lot of people really like going to this one too. So this is actually a 5-star resort. As you can see, it is right on that 14-mile of white sand beach. Plus you have those incredible pools with the swim up bars. It is all inclusive. So everything that like your food and drink and things like that are all included when you stay at an all inclusive. There can be some exclusions, but not very many, generally speaking. Real quick, Trisha says, oh, I just booked a friend on the MSC Seashore Cruise. Woohoo! Cool. Good for you. Yay, Trisha. That is so exciting. And Malibu says, let's go, Trisha. I have 40 friends going on the seashore with us. And not a single one booked for me, huh? No, I'm sure a couple of them actually did. Yeah. I'm very excited about that. So the Royalton Riviera Cancun, I just picked their lowest category, which is a luxury junior suite, which, I mean, come on, luxury junior suite, and that's the lowest category. Mm-hmm. It is going to have like a garden view, which is fine. And transfers are included in this price. But if you wanted to stay for a full week, which would be March 28th through April 4th, which is that week between Palm Sunday and Easter Sunday, Saturday to Saturday, for 2 adults, 2 kids, ages 8 and 12, it's $5,300. That's not a bad price that particular property. Not really. So, because I have quoted it upwards of $8,000 during peak seasons. Mm-hmm. So definitely something to think about. And that's the
property we're looking at right now, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm sorry. I've been trying to get.
And apparently his phone wants us to go to Evermore in Orlando.
Yeah. So. Book now. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Is it sad that our kid is trying to get us to book a vacation? Now my phone is trying to get us to book a vacation.
It's not sad at all. Oh. Malibu says, Trisha, they was going on Star of the Seas, but the price for the seashore, you could not beat that. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That price for the seashore on ours is really, really good.
Yeah, that's a killer deal. I can't wait to get on that ship.
Well, we're going to go ahead and talk about theme parks for a little bit before we start talking about cruise ships. Okay. So Central Orlando is probably like the mecca for anybody that wants to do a family vacation. And so we have done pretty much the gamut. The only thing we haven't done is SeaWorld and Discovery Cove because need Nick to be a little bit more older and not stim quite as much or be able to control his stimming a little bit better before we do swimming with dolphins over at Discovery Cove. But we've pretty much done everything else that's in the area. iDrive, Universal, Disney. We did do Busch Gardens several years ago. Probably need to get back out there, which is towards Tampa. Yep. But there's lots of things that you can do. And it's not necessarily just...
We haven't been to Legoland yet.
Oh, we haven't, have we? No.
We need to do that little snap.
Little snap.
Put the Legos together. You know what I mean?
Tricia says, yeah, I am not Star of the Seas ready financially, LOL. Oh my gosh, yes. I quoted Icon for somebody for February next year, and that was a price shock. So
that was.
Yes. But yeah, so.
Seems like the bigger the ship, the bigger the price.
I can't even say that that's accurate though, because
Really? Okay.
well, because I quoted them Apex, which isn't much smaller than Icon, and it was $1,600 cheaper. So
maybe it's just the new name.
I don't know.
So anyway,
but
back to Universal.
So we really enjoy going to Universal because it's definitely a more laid back, if you're wanting to actually be on vacation kind of destination. Yep. You're not having to constantly be on your phone. You're not worrying about lightning lanes. You're not stressing over, in case the one that he prefers. It's a much smaller footprint as far as studios and Islands of Adventures go. So it's easy to get back and forth. And that's something that is definitely a big preference. Being able to take the water taxi back to your room for an afternoon nap or whatever, and then coming back out in the evening. It's a really great destination for all of that. So we do really enjoy Universal, and we do think that it's great for all age groups, especially now that they have DreamWorks Land opened up in Universal Studios. You're going to have all of those fun things that the kids will be able to do with Donkey and Shrek Swamp, and then they've got the Kung Fu water play area, and then they have trolls. There's a troll that literally farts glitter at you. I mean, what else could a child want? So Trisha Set Sail says, I want to do Universal again. I really enjoyed the world of Harry Potter.
Yeah,
yes,
me too.
Wizarding World of Harry Potter is a very cool experience. So and now you have Epic Universe with all the things that you can do over there. But the best part about doing this for spring break, as long as you get there before April 4th, you actually get to enjoy Mardi Gras while you're there, which we talked about a couple of weeks ago. So I won't get into all of that.
Yep. Yeah, the reason why I enjoy Universal, I love going there just due to the fact that it connects, the ride connects more with the movies that I grew up watching. First of all, E.T., one of my all-time favorite movies. First time I ever went to a drive-in movie theater, my mom took me to it, and we went and seen E.T. So that one holds a lot of sentimental value for me. But all the other rides and stuff, like you got
what was it?
I'm sorry, my brain had a fart for a minute. Transformers.
I talked about farts.
Yeah, you did. You said farts and stuff. Men in Black, that's another one. I love going over and riding the Jurassic Park over Islands of Adventure.
No, he likes soaking everybody and laughing at them on River Adventure.
I love doing that, though. It's fun.
Yes, your father will never ride a ride with you again because of that.
No, he won't trust me. he definitely will not trust me ever again. So, but, I absolutely love Universal just due to the fact that it connects to all those movies and stuff that I grew up watching and stuff. So I get to go relive a little part of my childhood by going and seeing it. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Disney, but for a total different reason.
Absolutely. Malibu says, I want to go and experience it. I just don't like going by myself. Anytime you want to go, let me know, because I am a Universal fanatic and I would be more than happy to take you around. And I'd probably annoy you if I'm being completely honest. Tricia says, I've toyed with the idea of doing Universal that Friday after our cruise. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, we were actually, I haven't even talked to you about
12th, that. It should be right before or right as they're putting out all of their Christmas decorations for the holiday season. Yeah. So, doing the parade and everything.
Well, what I wanted to talk to you about is when we got, not right now, but I mean, when we got back from the cruise, I was thinking about maybe something we could do in Central Florida and stuff before we head back, because once we get back here and, here comes the cold weather and the snow.
Yeah.
So
hopefully we'll be able to do some things a little differently with that one. But yeah, so anybody is interested in doing something like that, definitely let me know. And Evermore is determined that we're going to stay there.
Yeah, they just popped up on my phone again. Please book. Please book.
Walt Disney World is another one of our absolute favorites. And as of right now, it is actually the I wanted to say Flower and Garden Center. That is not it at all. It's festival. Flower and Garden Festival is what will be happening for spring break. So we definitely really enjoy all of the different festivals that Epcot has. Probably the arts is our favorite, but it's just finished up.
You can tell we don't go to the Flower and Garden Center very much.
Food and wine. Food and wine is where I go. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Food and wine festival is ours, baby. That's the one we do.
Yep. So definitely really, really enjoy going to Disney and doing different things. As you can see, Nick is an absolute Disney nut. That is actually in front of Space Mountain, or not Space Mountain. Good Lord. That is in front of Mission Space.
Wow. Where are you?
Disneyland.
No, you're not. You're not even in there.
Michael Reed says, could be interesting, Trisha. It's Friday the 13th. Ooh, if only we'd been there in October. That could have been fun. So, so anywho, so we do really enjoy going to Disney. We think that Disney is actually really great for younger kids, and then going grade school through teenagers. Sometimes they like it. Sometimes they're kind of grumpy about it. Depends on if they're into some of the rides. And then, would you stop it?
To infinity. Ow. I'm sorry, they didn't hear you.
And beyond.
Jeez.
So.
See, the kid did it.
Yeah, the kid will do it. So definitely, we think that it's a really great destination for a lot of families to be able to go to. But we want to go back to Universal, because we just really enjoy Universal. And I'm going to kick you in a minute. I'm doing my best, okay? It's all those compliments that JC and all them gave me. And now my brain won't work.
Yeah. Yeah, you got all those good compliments. And now it's just like, I don't want to do anything right again.
Disneyland. So, anywho. So if you were to stay at Aventura in one of their standard 2-queen rooms, which you have those floor to ceiling windows, and it's a really, really beautiful resort. Plus, we really like Bar 17 at the very top, because you actually get to watch fireworks from all different parks all across Orlando, which
Universal
is really cool.
And Disney, both.
Yep. You get to see all of them.
And you can actually go on the other side and look at iDrive. You can actually watch airplanes landing at Orlando International. I mean, it's an amazing rooftop bar. And I absolutely, every time we stay there, I always go up there.
Absolutely. So if you were to stay here at Aventura and you wanted for 7 nights, which again, I'm doing that week between Palm Sunday and Easter Sunday, Saturday to Saturday, 2 adults, 2 kids, ages 8 and 12, and had a 7-day park to park ticket that does include being able to go over to Volcano Bay, which you can walk to from right here. You literally just go out the pool.
The pool exit.
Thank you. Pool exit. And you walk right over into the entrance of Volcano Bay. Very, very fun. Why?
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at you because it's just like, and I'm like, my brain's going, okay, finish the sentence for her.
I'm trying.
You're doing great. Don't worry about it.
No, apparently I'm not.
They all love you. We all love you.
So if you were to do that for 7 days, it's only $4,300, which for Universal is a fantastic price. Yeah. So, and going during the week, you wouldn't necessarily need to have express passes either. And it does include Epic Universe as well. So definitely lots and lots of good things right there. Moving on, cruising. So we have done this with all of our boys, and there's a little bit of throwbacks in here because Malibu says only.
Yeah, only.
Well, you got to think that's for 4 people, Malibu. So that's why. So, and it's 7 days of tickets too.
See, secretly what she's doing, she's telling you guys about all these great spring break destinations, but she's pricing all this stuff for 4 people for this household, so that way we can all go on spring break. I know what her secret agenda is.
Yep. So. Jay Lang says, well, back to work. Great show. Thank you, Jay Lang. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, bud.
Appreciate you. So Carnival Cruises is where we got started. We tend to gravitate more towards Royal Caribbean now, only because of Nick having autism. It's a little bit easier for us to manage some things with him while we're on board. But we definitely enjoy Carnival Cruises too. And this was actually taken at the at Grand Cayman, the Cayman Islands. And it was very cool because it was a tender port, and all of the so we had 3 different Carnival ships that were in that day. And you can see that is actually JT and Noah that are posing in front of the in that photo right there.
Yep. And what ship were we on?
Paradise.
Very good. Very
Carnival
good.
Paradise.
Yes, Carnival Paradise,
which I believe is still in operation.
Yes, we actually got to see her just a couple months ago when we were on Disney. Remember when we were on the upper deck and she was backing out, and I looked over and yelled, and I'm like, oh my God, there's an old friend.
I do remember that now that you mentioned it.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love you included the photo. Look very closely at the slide. You'll see the hand. Now, who is that? I can't remember who did that.
That happens to be Noah Jacob.
Noah Jacob. That's definitely him.
Or maybe it's No, it's Noah. Because Noah was very proud that his actually went up and above, because JT kept like putting it like back behind his head, so I wasn't getting photos of him. So yeah, but yeah, this was one of the fun things that we got to do on our pool day, our day at sea. We were up on the upper deck on some loungers, and the kids just kept going and going and going on the water slides. So we definitely enjoy it. Carnival Paradise, Carnival Sunrise, Carnival Glory. There's so many, and then I had people on Sunshine, but kept calling it Sunrise, and I'm like, why do they have to all be the same? So, and don't even get me started with like Carnival Legend. Now we're gonna have Legend of the Seas, and then Carnival Freedom of the, and I'm like, come on, you people got to come up with different names for these ships.
Well, it's no different than what Chase was saying the other night about these ships. They're also similar in names that it's so very easy to get them confused. So.
Oh, wow. JC said, did you hear that Casino Royal will not let you book 2 comped rooms anymore and switch so you could give another couple of family a free room? I did not hear about that. That, like I said, I don't do a whole lot with the casino stuff, so that really surprises me. That because you would think that they would want more people getting on there and spending money in those casinos.
Yeah.
And Trisha says, we checked in today for a cruise on Carnival Mardi Gras. Might still have rooms available for March 7th. Hint, hint, hint. LOL. I'm telling you what, Trisha, keeps going the way it's going. It might just be me and Nick going away for a couple of days. He's been begging. And I got approval from you yesterday. Are you reneging on that approval already?
What approval? I don't recall any approval.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Must have been somebody that looks like me.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. It's got to be.
Too funny. So if you were to cruise on the Carnival Horizon, which is going out of Miami right now. So this is a balcony for an 8-night cruise. So this one actually departs on Saturday, March 28th, and then returns on Easter Sunday, April 5th. 2 adults, 2 kids. It would go to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. So that beloved ABC Islands cruise. Definitely a very, very good cruise for you to go on. It also has 2 sea days going out and 2 sea days coming back. And that is going to run you $4,300 for 4 people. So pretty good rate. Malibu says, hey, we still have room on the Wonder. And Trisha says, ooh, cruising on Horizon to the ABC Islands in August. See? The beloved ABC Islands. That is the way to do it. So definitely very, very fun. Highly recommend Carnival Horizon.
To the ABCs because I heard
we're working on it.
I heard it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. Next up is the Florida Keys. And again, I have some fun photos of the younger boys because they're not going to come on here and watch it and see it anyway. So.
Oh my God, that's the pool. Oh, that's the pool we were in. And the iguana came clear across the pool. And this lady like freaked out. Oh, it was a good time. We were all in the pool. We found
out that iguanas walk on water.
Yeah, they literally. I was like, whoa, dude. But anyway, it was just really cool. This lady, she started screaming. So like, oh my God.
Trisha said, this will be my 3rd trip to the Southern Caribbean. I absolutely love it. Snorkeling in Bonaire is amazing. I love that.
I want to go to Bonaire.
Yep. I just want to go snorkeling again.
I want to go snorkeling again. We got the gear. I just want to go use it again.
This is true. Have to make sure it hasn't dry rotted or anything, though. It's been in storage for a while.
Yeah, that'd be my luck at dry rot, and I get down there and go mouthful of ocean.
You're going to do that anyway.
Fish. Sorry.
Send help. So
they can't help me.
So the Florida Keys, we definitely really enjoy being able to go down in there. This is actually Ocean Point, Key Largo, which is another property that we can book for you if that's something that you're interested in. They do. It's kind of like a gated community, and it's only about 20 minutes from John Pennekamp Coral Reef National Park, which is the only coral reef national park that we have in the States, which is really cool. I should say continental states. Very, very cool place to go. We definitely really enjoyed our time there. We also definitely like the different experiences that you can have when you're within the Keys. So this is actually Noah feeding some sea turtles at the Turtle Hospital, which if you guys don't know, there is a turtle hospital in Marathon Key that rescues different turtles that are hit like boat strike or stranded on the beach or anything like that. They come in, they rehabilitate, and then they re-release into the wild those that they can. Obviously, some of them, especially the ones with boat strikes, they end up with basically like air pockets that are underneath of the shell that they can't release. And so they end up what's called bubble butt syndrome. Noah loved that term when he was a kid, by the way. And so they can't dive down in order to be able to get their food. So they're considered unreleasable because they wouldn't be able to eat properly.
Yeah.
So,
and the reason why this photo is so funny for all of us is because Noah, the one that's feeding, his nickname was Turtle.
Yep.
So we have a turtle feeding a turtle.
And he was very happy about it too.
Yes, he was. He enjoyed it. It was actually a really great day. And I'm pretty sure, that's my hairy leg standing right there beside Noah. Yep. And I'm pretty sure that's Chris's feet.
That's those stupid
Nike sandals
he had to have.
Yeah, that's Chris's feet right there. And I have no idea where JT is because he's not in that photo.
Yes, he is. He's to the left. So
the left
anyway,
of Chris?
Yes.
Oh.
Trisha Set Sail said August 29th. Y'all come cruise with my mom and me. Cruising Chris says Bonaire was awesome. We rented golf carts and toured the entire islands. Now that sounds like fun, Cruising Chris. Yeah. I would enjoy that too. And Trisha Set Sail, I've got bubble butt syndrome, but I'm working on losing it. Oh, Trisha, you have actually done absolutely amazing. I saw a photo that you posted on Facebook last week, I think, and kudos to you. Like, phenomenal job. Keep up the good work, because I can't imagine. Now, if you wanted to go to the Keys or go to Key West, so this one happens to be the DoubleTree by Hilton in Key West.
Sorry, that's how I leave.
Hey guys, I'm here. I'm grabbing some drive-through and I'll be back in the chat in a few. Sounds good, Heatherly. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. So what was this again? The DoubleTree by Hilton Key West. So this is going to be one of the bigger resorts that you have on site within Key West. And you're going to have those beautiful views. You're going to have great pools. You're going to be steps away from Duval Street if you want to go get yourself a fun drink. Also,
a fun drink. Duval crawl, baby.
Go do the Duval crawl if you're old enough to do the Duval crawl.
I'm barely old enough.
You're barely old enough?
I just turned 21 a couple days ago.
Oh my goodness. So if you wanted to stay here, because it is in Key West, it is a little bit more expensive than if you were to stay farther up, like in Marathon or Key Largo. But it is actually only $3,600 for 7 nights for a 2-queen room while you are staying here. So that is a really good price for spring break for Key West, where you can have a family of 4 stay.
Yeah.
And
another hint dropped. Want to go to Key West?
Always. I'll do it by cruise.
Oh, the photo I hate. This photo scared, guys, I'm going to tell you real quick before she goes into this. This photo scared me to death. This is Nick.
For the record, this is the Grand Canyon.
Yes, this is Nick, literally on Megan's shoulders. Now, mind you, she is standing close to the edge.
No, I'm not.
In my mind, it was too close. She says she wasn't. I say she was too close. And I'm telling you, me and this lady, I don't know who she was, but me and her We're sitting on the bench, and we were both flipping out together. Not about Megan, just about everybody standing close to the edge. And her family was doing it. My family was doing it. I'm like, they're all idiots. And she goes, oh, my God, I agree, honey.
We got an awe from Malibu. So for the record, we were not that close.
It was too close for me.
And I think we were even standing where there was a rail. So he was just not having it.
It was too close.
Heather Lee says, we want to go back to Key West and stay a few days. Actually, we want to drive down and spend a day or more on several of the keys. That's kind of what we did on our trip with the older boys when we went several years ago now. We ended up spending like 5 or 6 days staying in Key Largo, and we drove back and forth, and we did different things each day. Yep. So definitely well worth it. I would probably pick like Marathon if we were going to drive it again, but I'll tell you, we have a Ram pickup truck, and it absolutely loved the Keys. Yeah. It got like 36 miles to a gallon while we were down there.
It was 36. It was 30 miles to the gallon. She broke 30 miles to the gallon. We just literally bought this truck literally a month prior to this trip. Yeah. We took off and we started driving down, and I filled up, and I looked at her and I said, I think we might have made a mistake. We were in Whitfield, Virginia, and we filled up, and I looked at her and I said, I think we made a mistake by getting this truck. By the time we got clear to Florida, I was in love with her because we filled up 3 times and made it all the way down there.
Yep.
So, love my truck.
Yep. And that was with making a detour to Orlando for a couple of nights and then driving down the other side.
Yeah, we went
cutting across.
Yeah, we were on
the Gulf side. So that we could avoid I-4.
Yeah, so that was the time we drove across. We went across the Everglades. And,
Everglade National Park.
Yeah, Everglade National Park, but they still consider that the bottom of 75. And it comes in, and then we went literally right past the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida.
Yep.
And then jumped down on Route 1, US 1.
Yes, we did. So, and see, Malibu says that's got to be the cutest pic.
It is a cute photo. However, where it was taken scared the crap out of me.
Oh my goodness. And Heather Lee, did you see your cup video? I saw the cup video. Looks good, Malibu. So Arizona is where we're supposed to be talking about. We got totally distracted. We think that this is actually one of those hidden gems because you can actually find nonstop flights very reasonably to Phoenix because Phoenix is such a big hub for multiple airlines. And so being able to go and experience different things with them in Arizona, where it's a completely different environment from what we're used to over here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So very dry air. Everything just pops differently. Everything is very bright and colorful. The photos don't do it justice. It's just a really, really cool experience to be able to go out there. And there's other things you can do besides just going to like the Grand Canyon. You've got Sedona. You've got different hikes and stuff that you can do.
Critter Canyon.
Yep, got that. There's lots of different stuff that you can do if you wanted to while you're out there.
And guys, stop and go stargazing. Oh my gosh.
Yes, the stargazing is incredible in Arizona.
Unbelievable. We literally just stopped on the way back. We just pulled off the road. We found like this off-road. We pulled off and we got out of the car and let our eyes adjust for a couple minutes. And man, I'm telling you what, I've never seen so many stars in the sky. It was just, it was so beautiful.
Absolutely.
Loved it.
Malibu says, but as a man, it would scare the crap out of me, LOL.
Thank you. Thank you.
Heather Lee, I want to do that too. I'd love to drive from Miami across to 10,000 Islands. Yes, definitely. And then Heather Lee said, Malibu, I haven't yet, but I will when we're done. Good. So if you guys wanted to go to Arizona, this happens to be the Hilton Vacation Club in Scottsdale, the Link Resort. So the only caveat to this is because it is a vacation club, you probably will be approached asking if you would like to purchase vacation points or become part of their membership. But it's such a beautiful destination and beautiful location. Plus Scottsdale is so close to everything. that you'd want to do as far as like going hiking or making a half-day trip over to Sedona, different things like that. Well worth going and checking it out. We think that this would be a great property. Heather Lee says, we have friends who live outside Phoenix and we want to go visit them and visit Sedona. Yep. Yes, I actually have a couple that has visited Sedona twice that I've booked for them because they enjoyed it so much the first time they decided to go back. Yeah. So
this Route 66 run through there?
Parts of it, yes. We were on parts of Route 66.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember if it ran through Sedona or not. We
didn't go that far.
No, we haven't. That's one of the bucket goals, to drive from Chicago and follow the route that you can still, most of it.
Yep, absolutely. Malibu says, is it real hot there? I live in Texas, so it's hot here. So for spring, it's actually not too terrible. It generally ranges between the 70s and 80s. Obviously, you're not going to want to go during the summer, peak of summer, because you're looking at 110s. But right now, it's not bad. And fun fact, actually, I know the director of the Phoenix Opera House. So it's always fun seeing him put out these different things and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So it's always fun being able to see him talk about what it's like living in Phoenix. So, and Nellie is lurking. Nellie, shouldn't you be getting ready to go and enjoy your cruise? Aren't you leaving on Sunday? What time do you fly out?
Well, maybe he's normal and doesn't pack like 5 days prior like you do.
No, he said Haley'd already packed.
Oh, Haley already packed. Okay.
He's not allowed to pack.
Oh, neither am I, so don't worry about it.
Haley is packing.
You and Haley are cut from the same cloth, I'm telling you right now.
Oh, probably. So if you guys decided that you wanted to stay at this property, so to give you guys perspective, this is one of those like 5-star, all the stops have been pulled out, multiple pools. There's restaurants on sites, different things like that. And this is the place that I am actually going to quote for tonight is a 2-bedroom suite, which offers a 1 king and 1 bedroom, a queen in the 2nd bedroom, a sofa bed in the living room. You also get a kitchen, washer, dryer, balcony, and 2 full-service bathrooms.
So an apartment.
All of that, and it's only $3,400. That would be like $7,000 if you wanted to stay at Disney during spring break.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. And you could go do the Grand Canyon. You can see the Crater Canyon. You can do parts of Route 66.
Yep.
Wow. There's so many things you can do. You can drive over and go, or you can go drive into New Mexico and go see Roswell.
There it is. I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Roswell, New Mexico.
There's a lot of different things that you can do in Arizona. And I end up sending a couple of families out to Arizona every single year. And it's probably my most returned for people that decide that they want to go back for a second visit, because they just didn't realize how much there was and they didn't plan accordingly. So they need more time to be able to do it. So, and let me see here. Everybody's saying hello. And hi, Alex. How are you tonight?
I didn't even see that.
It says, hi, it's Alex right there.
Oh, duh.
Nellie says, we leave early Saturday morning, going to Austin tomorrow night so we don't have to drive early. Been there, yes. Yep, we're about a 2-hour drive to our closest airport, so we always try to go the night before too. And Heather Lee, that's why we love Hilton Grand Vacation. Sally and Ed, yes. Absolutely. This is a really great property. And being able to have all those inclusions, I mean, just being able to have the laundry, honestly, is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, especially when you're traveling with kids.
And Heather Lee gave you the alien.
Yeah.
So much fun.
X-Files, the truth is out there.
So next week, like I said, I tried to make this really short because I thought that Chase was still going to be going live. Apparently he is not. But this is next week is going to be all about Disney's Vero Beach. So this is the smallest resort that Disney World has. It is an hour and 40 minutes? Is that right?
Roughly, yeah.
Hour and 40 minutes from Walt Disney World Resort Complex. And this is where they actually do all of their like turtle nesting and things like that, and try to be a part of like the conservation for green sea turtles and
leatherback.
Not leatherback. Kemp's Ridley, no. The other one. There's several. But and I swear I know what I'm talking about.
Hookbill, not hookbill. What the hell did I say hookbill for? Well, that's a bird.
Auntie Chloe said, "Darn it, Chase." So we're super excited to be able to share this with share the Vero Beach with you, because it's really hard to get into depending on the time of year. And JC said that he didn't know that Vero had a Disney resort.
Oh,
absolutely,
yeah.
It is actually right on the A1A, and so it was kind of cool when we went across and like went down into it, because when you want to go and experience their sports complex, which is essentially walking trails, and then there's a tennis court and some different things. Yep. You have to take you have to take a tunnel that goes underneath of the A1A, and it caused all kinds of kerfluffle and stuff when they were building it a few years ago, because it was causing a lot of delays and stuff, people getting back and forth to work.
A lot of traffic jams and everything like that. I'll tell you guys, this resort, I can't wait for us to talk about this next week, because this resort was by far probably one of my favorite Disney resorts to go to.
Yep. Explain to Nellie why you'd want to go to a DVC an hour away when you can go to the mothership.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Why go to a DVC when you can go to
the mothership?
Because I wanted to. No, the DVCs, to be honest with you,
Vero Beach in particular,
like to be on the beach on a Disney property, you could go up to the ones up in South Carolina.
The one in Hilton Head.
Hilton Head. Thank you. Couldn't think of the name of it. Boy, like, what's wrong with us tonight? We can't think
I don't
of names.
know. He said that's what Haley would say to me.
Mm-hmm. The one up in Hilton Head, you're actually not on the beach. You have to cross the road. They drive you over to go to the beach that they have there, their own private beach.
They have a beach house.
This one, literally, you just step right out the back and you're on the beach.
Yes. So when we went, we actually had a 2-bedroom villa, and this was a really cool experience, because even though we were towards the front of the villa, so we were closer to the roadway, we could hear the waves crashing at night, which was really cool. It was able to kind of lull you to sleep. Also, you have the theme pool. Everything is Peter Pan themed. Also, if anybody's really into Peter Pan, that's a great destination to go to. And we really liked just how calm and laid back it was compared to the go that you tend to experience when you go to Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was totally different there. Well, we'll get more into it next week when we talk about it. I don't want to give everything away. So
Cruising Chris says DVC is a world away from the real world away. It is more of a resort, and it's not a theme park. Absolutely.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
Thanks for putting the words in his mouth, Cruising Chris.
Thank you.
And Nellie says, but so are those Hilton resorts, Chris. So it's basically just Disney's answer to those Hilton resorts. Yeah. If you are a Disney fanatic like we are, you would really enjoy the Disney touches and the different things and stuff staying here. If you could care less, you're going to be like, why did I stay here compared to a Hilton resort?
Right.
But it just depends on your preferences. Everybody likes to vacation differently.
Yep. And we'll talk more about it next week.
And we definitely will talk more about it next week. JC says, do they have a bus to Walt Disney World? Nope. Got to get there on your own. So, but as of right now, they still have free parking. So
as of right now.
And Trisha Set Sail says it's the Yacht Club on MSC. Okay. Could be. If I'm interpreting that correctly, could be considered like the Yacht Club on MSC, because it is considered a deluxe resort as compared to like moderate or value, and kind of puts you in the mind a little bit of a mix between a high-end Caribbean beach resort and Wilderness Lodge. So, Cruising Chris says, it is the Disney quality that the other resorts don't meet. Disney is Disney. They have a higher standard compared to other resorts I have stayed. That is absolutely accurate. I completely agree with you. And there is something very comforting in knowing that you are going somewhere and know exactly what you're going to be getting when you go.
Yeah.
So, and then Alex says, that's my channel. Cool. Trisha Set Sail says, I don't know. I'm just being dumb. Some days it's easier than others to enter that space. LOL. You are not being dumb. I totally understand. And Disney is an overwhelm of the senses in so many different ways because they very much focus on the immersion of making sure that you are completely transported away. And so sometimes it works out really great, and then other times it's just too overwhelming.
Yep.
And Sally and Ed, I'd never pay for that on a cruise. Just balcony is perfect for us. See, there you go. Love it. Well, guys,
kind of agree with her on Ed and Sally on that one, just due to the fact that you're not going to be in the room that much. Yeah, if
depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
I
mean, if you're on the cruise to sit back and relax in the room and escape the world for a while, then it's, do whatever you want.
Yep. Heather Lee says she's about to be driving again, so I'll go ahead and say good night. Good night, Heather Lee. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you so much. And we are going to go ahead and cut this stream short tonight because I'm completely out of stuff to talk about. And so probably better go ahead and get off before we start ad-libbing and saying.
Well, you still got more vacations you got to finish booking tonight.
I do. I have 2 families that are wanting to go to Universal. I still need to get their information. And there's a cruise. I can't remember where the cruise is going to. Thank God for my notebook. I would be lost without my notebook.
Yep. I'm wondering if she would remember my name. Is it in there too?
Is it Watermelon Equa?
Stop it.
Inside joke, sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Sally Ned says, we love being a part of the Hilton Grand Vacations. Yes. And when you get to use it, it's really great.
Yeah.
And Alex said, hi, guys, and bye, guys. Bye, Alex. Have a great night. Sally Ned says, night, night, everybody. And if you haven't done so already, definitely make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button because that does help us so much. We do appreciate it. And also,
thank you to all the new subscribers. We just picked up a few more new subscribers over the past couple of weeks here. I wanted to say welcome to the family, to the 1,132 subscribers that we have to our channel. We do appreciate everything that you guys do, and all of you guys, welcome to the family. So.
Absolutely. And also definitely make sure that you check out our edited video next week that is going to be about Disney's Vero Beach.
Yep.
And then we will be live here again Thursday night, next Thursday night. I don't know what the date is. I didn't write it down. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I really hope that you guys enjoy as we kind of dive more into the 26th. February 26th, as we start talking about Disney's Vero Beach Resort next week. And take care, Nellie, and definitely travel safe. I agree, Cruising Chris. See you on Saturday's Chase's channel and enjoy your cruise. Yes, I'm really looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah,
I know I give you a lot of crap, but I'm really looking forward to it, Nellie. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. And are you guys ready for your next Plum Crazy adventure?
Because we are ready to get you to your next spring break destination.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye, guys.